Hi there, it's Simon here from Beacon Behaviour Support. Now what I'd like to talk about today is the key relationships that you should be building in September. When a child's behaving inappropriately, one of the biggest factors that decides whether your program of intervention succeeds or fails is sustained parental support. And any long-term support from parents has to be earned. Yet many teachers seem to leave that essential parent-teacher relationship to form by chance. Don't fall into that trap. These relationships are crucial for managing not only whole class behaviour but individual behaviour too. So September is the month when you should be actively developing relationships with parents because you are going to need them later. So here are some surefire techniques to help make your parental approval ratings soar. Number 1, plan a positive first contact with every single family. Now that sounds impossible, so how do you achieve this? Well, it's simple. Grab a copy of your class register. Within the first 2 weeks, aim to invite in the parents of every single child into the classroom at the end of the day. Don't panic, this is not for a full parental conference, only to share a good piece of work their child has produced or discuss a positive piece of behaviour you've observed. You're only aiming to spend a minute or so per child. Now when you've had the meeting, highlight the names of the children that you've seen already, and then don't follow the class list in a random order. You need to prioritise. There are 2 classes of relationship that it's important to build as early as possible. There are the parents of children who have behaviour needs, and there are the parents who wield influence in the world of playground politics. Here's why. For the children who have behaviour needs, you are very likely to be meeting their parents with some negative news about their behaviour early on in the term. So prioritise those children now, and that makes sure your first parental meeting has a positive focus. September is also the time to make sure that good messages about your teaching are being shared out on the playground. No one's going to do your PR for you. Inviting in parents who are well respected and listened to by the other parents helps make sure those messages get out there early. 2. Maintain contact. Now that you've made that important first contact, keep the flow of communication running. Why? Because psychology tells us that we are more likely to engage with someone who gives us positive messages about our children, and by implication, we compliment their children, we compliment their parenting. So keep those messages coming. This doesn't mean you have to continue meeting with every parent in person. Plan to send home a positive communication on a Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, because we're too busy on Mondays and we're too busy on Fridays. It's going to be about one child's work or behaviour. This could be done through a well done card given to the child at the end of the day, or a direct email, or a message through the school's texting system, which many schools have nowadays. If you're going to do this though, remember never to send a text from your personal number. Number 3, at the end of each day, ask every child in class to name one thing they've done that they're proud of. If the child struggles, tell them something that you think they did well. Here's why. At the end of the day, most parents will ask their children, "What did you do at school today?" And many children will then peer into the middle distance, struggling to remember a single detail about the last 6.5 hours of school that you carefully planned. Your class won't. You gave them the answer to the question, "What did you do at school today?" 30 seconds before they walked out the door. Those are my 3 strategies for improving parental relationships. Don't forget why we're doing this. We're building influence and building relationships that we can call on when we need them in the future. Parents have a huge impact on their children's behaviour, and if you want their support in the future, plan to invest a bit of time now. Don't wait. My name is Simon and I'm from Beacon School Support. At Beacon, we believe that when schools get behaviour management right, the impact on pupil progress is outstanding, both academically and emotionally. That's why we work with schools to help staff improve their own capacity for managing behaviour through training, advice and consultancy at all levels. We're based in the Midlands in the United Kingdom. If you've enjoyed watching this video, why not sign up for our newsletter, which contains strategies and resources about managing behaviour in school. Or follow us on our YouTube channel, or follow us on Facebook or Twitter. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next time.